guilty, and he fucking just he.
Doesn't always have emotions.
I'm not saying
How come when I got to
he did
500
it personally,
subscribers, I
but
didn't get no
it's
fucking
from
shit?
him or Cassidy. It's got to
What
be.
the hell's that all about?
Because how would Barry Beamer have his fucking phone
Listen
number?
to his work. Why would you mention if they call the number? If they can somehow call the number back, it won't ring here, or anybody I know. Like how? Like
I mean,
why would you continue? You said it wasn't you. Only somebody with a guilty conscience would do what you just did, chump.
somebody that had no knowledge of it or didn't think they knew who did it would be like,
Not the cord.
would just say, look, I didn't do it. I don't condone that shit, and I'm not talking about it anymore. It's just ridiculous, man. I mean, the person that did it, I still have not heard him say the person that did it's a low-life scumbag piece of shit
Yep.
or anything like
You
that.
don't threaten people's life.
Dancing Panda
You know what I mean?
Insurance.
He hasn't said anything bad about the person that did it. You know what I mean? He's just denied and act like he don't know anything. I mean,
And said you don't threaten a child's life. Say you don't threaten people's lives in general.
Rich says, I would never do that. When he did, he got a video a while back talking about, I know a hitman.
Yep, does.
I know a hitman. I can have him touch with one phone call.
I work for a mob guy.
Intensifies my breathing pattern and makes it like 10 times louder than it really is.
I mean, there's a video of another lie that he just told, and I can prove he's lying about it, dude. About being bonded. He don't even know what the fuck it means to be
Looks like now
bonded.
you can't hear
How much
it,
money
you know?
did you pay to be bonded, fat boy?
And I'm still right next to it.
I mean, Google it, dude. In New Jersey, dude, the company would be bonded, not you, you idiot. You're not an independent contractor doing it on your own. Then you'd have to carry insurance and a bond. You dumb fuck. You don't even know what being bonded means. Being bonded means you pay a certain amount of money, and that's your bond.
How's it going, Matthew? So Rich admits, well, says some shit that you guys are gonna love. The minute Rich ends this, I screen record because I want Jeff to have it, just in case.
I don't know if he'll get any more phone calls. But they got any fucking brains, though.
I still gotta make my Cassie Transit video. I'll make that after this live stream. Tries to say it's one of you guys that called him.
Yeah, somebody in the community that's sick of that shit. I mean, come
Well,
on.
how would Barry or Ryan or
Any of you have
any
his
of
number?
us in the community have Jeff's personal phone number? Like, his own argument makes him look suspicious.
Him saying, if they find a way to call back, it won't rate mine or anybody I know. I mean,
Exactly.
it's related to Cassie Transit. Somewhere in the company, somewhere there. I mean, it's related to them. Now, whether the Cassie people did it themselves personally, I don't have a clue. I mean, but y'all heard how the man talked to Jeff. I mean, come the fuck on. It ain't like he'd be above it.
We sold 3 of those last year to a David Johnson. David Johnson on the Eastern.
Y'all heard, I mean, he wasn't worried about the safety of the children. He's all about fucking, well, we do, I'll worry about back in this company. Well, we do a physical, I mean, first of all, Rich would have a chauffeur, a Class C. You don't have no Class A, so the physical's not going to be like it's fucking rigorous. I mean, basically, you can sit behind the wheel and drive a car and take a blood pressure test, you can get a Class C. I mean, Class C, folks, not an A, not a B, Class C. But you ain't driving no big ass bus. You're driving a fucking 88 man. Requires a chauffeur.
Boarding service? What is that?
AKA a Class C.
Yeah, that's just fun. Help us understand if you were worried of your daughter, why didn't you file a missing persons report?
The company was the police. They told us we had to wait 24 hours.
How does
Oh,
he not-
exactly, Matthew.
How does he not get copyright sitting there having a TV playing behind the shit?
I don't know.
Are you checking the private, I guess?
Probably. I got the one where he talks about his boss being boo boo the fool.
These 2 guys. You ever seen them before?
I mean, I don't know how you could ever sit here and talk about how bad his health is. Again, when his boss just said he's the epitome of fucking.
Ever overnight.
Over a child and a parent.
See if you can gain that subscribe back, Bubba.
He's 23 years old.
PCA, I was bonded. You wasn't fucking bonded. I don't even know what the fuck that means, dummy. Or you wouldn't have said it like that. But in New Jersey, they have to, yeah, the company has to be. Google's your friend, dumb fuck.
Just like
I didn't have to use Google to talk about being bonded, man. Though.
just like his fuel pump, man. When you take it off, the car runs quicker. It
Oh.
turns over quicker.
Most small bike, most people come out the bottom. Only the aftermarket ones you come out the sides. I mean, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them.
Oh, and what was the other one? Oh, the Bel Air and the 210 are different bodies.
Not different trim package, no?
Yep, different bodies.
Different bodies. Gotcha.
Because somebody in the live mirror
Well, you
goes,
know.
they go, I got a 210,
That's a surprise.
a
That's
210.
twisted, man.
It's the same as your Bel Air, and he goes, no, I think you got the little bit larger one, or a little bit smaller one.
They're the same body. It's
And
a
I
trim
busted
package.
one fucking that on live stream.
Fucking idiot, dude.
That's the size of the bitch220.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Oh, Matthew, they'll care. Trust me on that. They'll care. They'll care. School board's a mandatory report. Enough people call school board, they'll have to look at that.
Only if only to mitigate liability in case something happens. You know what I mean? Because they won't let it not. Now, if one person calls them out, do nothing, but enough of them, then they'll be like, well, what if he does do something? What if there is something to it? You know, we're gonna have to cover our asses here.
How's it going, Don?
But them schools up there are fucked up, man, around his area, up in that particular country,
You
dude.
don't know what you're dealing with, pal.
I mean, you know about the Buffalo school shit, right? I mean, I think it's Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that tonight on my
I mean,
Cassie Transit video for tomorrow.
you don't know about that shit. I mean, the schools up there are fucked up, man. I know that shit wouldn't fight out here. All it would take is one call to the school corporation down here, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, we at least have to look into it."
Guy's daughter.
And he would immediately be made to be suspended until they
27 years old.
investigated. Austin's mom worked for the school corporation for a long time.
I want to go home.
Working
Oh,
with
his
special needs
beard,
kids.
guys' beards automatically itch.
Mine does. I mean, I don't know.
Dude,
I can't
I
speak
know.
for everybody else's, but I
So you
can't
got
grow a beard
crabs.
because it fucking hurts my face. It feels like somebody squeezing my shit.
This creep.
Well, that's a piece of work.
There's nothing worse than if I did something to hey, let's take focus. Receive what
Mike Hughes. Now me and the mad scientist have to replace piston rings. You fired.
First certificate is driver's
You
license.
fried.
Yeah, and I got a full stone, turns out, believe it or not, it says it's not illegal, but
Wait.
most of the girls over 18 going
This is amazing live stream, Rich. Like, you're talking about so much. Your chat's just talking amongst themselves. They don't really care that you're there.
Look at that. It's like,
I like to call them threatened children.
and he forgets what he tells. I mean, 1 minute you know hitman, and all it takes is one phone call. You got a motherfucker dealt with. I mean, I'm still waiting on that fucking shit to come through. I mean, again, he talks about, I haven't offended. But listen to what he says about proof, though. He says no straight up direct proof. He don't say proof, period. He goes, well, they don't have anything directly, you know.
Proof, proof.
Oh,
Send
shit.
protectors or child protection services over there.
He's watching SVU, Dad. Does that make your skin crawl?
Doing research.
don't check up on her, I'll never see her again.
Angry
Yeah,
Cops
right.
got a call. He said, I don't remember his last week or when it was, but there's a video of him and the guy from Unsub are talking.
I'll be right back, folks.
And he
Gotta
goes-
hit the,
He's talking about how he got a call that there's a baby for sale on Facebook. Well, 6-7 hours later, they finally gets a call back from this woman. She goes, "Oh, we flagged it so much, so I think I can find pictures and screenshots that I took of the ad." He gets the screenshots, and it's a guy from Roots. I can't think of his name. But anyways, he's from Roots. And the dude had made, like, I don't know, like a parody fucking marketplace ad.
Alright.
And people were taking it so fucking serious. He goes, "I was so mad." He goes, "It was a waste of my day, a waste of my time." He goes, "There's no way you've never heard of that show." He goes, "But I had to explain that it was just a show, it's not real. And it's just a fake ad. Gotta go about that time, get ready. Twisted." Oh, exactly, brother. Exactly.
Well, if Rich's girlfriend's leaving, then Rich probably getting off on too long. A cop that's supposedly seen the dredges of the world, but it's okay with Rich. I mean, it's close my fucking.
Alright,
Really
Dennis.
don't, but
Or is the dude that
Have a
follows the
good night.
Alaskan
I'm not gonna
Avenger
stay in there
that
much longer anyway.
that's staying up for Rich?
do what?
There's a guy that fucking follows the Alaskan Avenger here on YouTube that's staying up
I
for
think
Rich.
this is my
Oh,
second or
really?
third live today.
Saying that we're in the wrong.
Really? He follows the last Avenger,
Yep.
huh? Wow.
Because it's a neat little thing. You can click on anybody that comments on any video and see who they subscribe to.
Talk about fake as fuck.
Talk about doing research.
Talking about that dude, I mean, you follow the Alaskan Avenger, who is all about fucking stomping on people like Rich. I mean,
Hey Rich, has your subscriber count went up? Nope.
Rich talking about motherfucking parents setting their children up at OnlyFans. I mean,
I honestly believe that the reason why people do follow him is just to laugh.
well, not if they're fucking saying that you're wrong. I mean, they're not laughing. They're fucking ripping, but it's probably one
Come on,
of the
folks, don't forget to like and
Rich sells cell
subscribe.
phones to or some shit.
My
My opinion,
subscribers
no
ain't
thanks.
hitting that dang subscribe button as much as I'd like to see them do it.
Yeah, nobody likes you. That's why. I wouldn't be subscribed, but I gotta fucking know when you go
I
live.
just don't have the energy for all that.
What?
Really, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
If
matter?
it's there, it gets there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't care.
Well, good. Hey Rich, do you got the 4,000 public watch hours it takes to be monetized? Or the 3,000? There's 4,000 when you hit 500.
Alright, folks, I think I'm going to get off of here because
Told
I
you.
actually have to get up early tomorrow.
What I tell
You
you,
know,
Dennis
people
left.
that don't sit around all day, they have to work.
Told you.
You ready?
So I am no exception to the rule.
You ready? Once he's into it here, we'll show you guys what he said earlier in the live. And this
Alright,
shit,
Terry, you have a good evening.
this shit will make your
Everybody
skin
else, you
crawl.
guys have a good evening. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave.
And he's done. You ready, you guys? I don't know if I might have had this public already. Oh no, it's private. Hang on, I'm uploading it now. I'm putting it on TV now. This was stated earlier in the live stream. Because later went in there commenting,
Good move.
beginning to talk about it. This video, Rich, just so you're aware, I will be sending this, if Jeff don't see it on here, I'm going to send it through Messenger to Jeff, Facebook Messenger, so he has this clip of what you say, just in case for future references. An innocent person wouldn't word things like you're wording things.
I mean, nobody ever said that Rich did it. I mean, no, that's what I'm saying.
Connected, and guess who has the phone number? You're going to blame Barry. Barry don't have our personal phone number. As a matter of fact, Barry has Dad's comment on one of Barry's groups. Barry's never texted Dad around his fucking mouth.
Right. I mean, I give my phone number. I mean,
serious.
My phone number, I give it to you.
Seriously.
I ain't worried about it.
You're placing blame, and I'm the first one to want to blame Barry for some shit. You're putting blame on that fucking weird when that blame doesn't belong on him or Ryan. Only two people, John with no H, has Rich's phone number, or has Barry's or fucking Jeff's phone number.
I mean, yeah.
Only person.
And it could be anybody at Cassidy Transit or works for Cassidy Transit.
The fact of the matter is, Cassidy Transit's tied in with you, Rich. The only people that benefit from Jeff's channel going away, or even my channel going away, would be Cassidy Transit.
And you, Rich. But Cassidy's the one that's going to be hurt the most, because when you Google their name now, look what pops up. So they're the ones hurting the most out of all. They're the ones that stand to lose money.
I said.
And to blame how would our community get our phone numbers? Cell phones, just so you know, cocksucker, aren't landlines. You can't just Google and find a fucking phone number. Bubba. We ain't talking they call it a messenger. We're talking they call it a personal cell phone number that not everybody has.
That's how, Austin. You ask her, how would they get hold of you? That's how they get hold of you.
Okay, how's it going with you?
You know, screw you.
And Jeff already knows who I believe did it.
The sooner the better.
I don't know how.
It's another name for Dick.
That was the reason behind that. So, something like that.
That's who I believe did it. Or had it done.
He's a coward, and for him to do it himself, he's a bit of a bitch for that. That's
Yeah,
just
just be
fact.
careful what it do. Very easy to get cut up with that darn thing.
If you want to oversleep.
He had it done.
Look, I don't know if it means anything, but
Rich already has a raspy voice. I mean, and on the telephone, your voice sounds different than it does on the internet or anyplace else on the
video even.
Right. I mean, so he could have described
I saw it
his
too. I
voice
don't know why anybody would do anything like that.
Here we go.
That's kind of disgusting, you know what I mean? I mean, heck, when I was, when I took off from work, because I had congestive heart failure, and I had swelling of the legs, I told my boss that I couldn't
Just
work.
so we're clear, you stupid
And
fat
I was out
fuck.
of work for quite a while, you know? 'cause
You
I don't
still have
hurt
swelling
anybody.
legs. And according to your video the other day, you're still in bad
Behind
health.
that. So for somebody to make a threat against a kid is innocent.
Why
You know
is
what I mean?
you taking off from work, Rich? Got to do about a kid.
That's disturbing.
I don't want to hear I did it for the children. You're full of shit.
You literally said if you sit on your ass too long,
And listen,
it's bad.
listen, man. You didn't hear him say when I took off work for a heart attack and get the stent put in, did you? You heard him say I took off work for congestive heart failure and my legs swelling. Not to have a stent put in because I had a heart attack. Which he might have had a heart attack once he had no stent. You can plainly have a heart attack and not have a stent. I mean, it happens all the time. I mean,
How's it going, Frank?
It's not really it's not a war. It's the only thing I'm trying to do is get them to stop calling me a pedo. I'm not one.
you are a pedo.
If
You're
I'm not
attracted.
one, you don't have any proof
Children,
of it.
kids.
Bona fide proof. Leave me
I
alone.
gotta
You
rewind
know what
that.
I'm saying?
I want
But
you
that
guys to
doesn't
hear
mean
all this. Hang on.
proof. Leave me alone. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta rewind it even further. Sorry.
But
guys.
that doesn't mean I'm going to go ahead and. The only thing I'm trying to do is get them to stop calling me a pedo. I'm not one. If I'm not one, you don't have any proof of it. Bona fide proof.
See? Bona fide
Leave me
proof.
alone.
Bona fide proof.
Rich, I have
So, since I've not been convicted, I'm not a pedo.
your words contradict that statement.
Right. You're attracting this
You know what I'm saying?
to
But that
post-puberty
doesn't mean I'm going
females.
to go ahead
To
and do
high
something
school
like
age
that.
girls,
That's
is what
disturbing
makes
on
you a pedo.
all levels. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do something like that. That's disturbing on all levels. You know?
I still haven't heard you say the dude that did it's a low-down scumbag piece of shit and deserves to have his fucking balls fried.
Look at. You guys can tell a lot when you look at somebody's eyes. When Rich is talking about this, look at his eyes. You see the fear in his eyes, like somebody, they're going to find out who did it. Look at his eyes. Look at it.
Sister is fighting for custody of her kid child. The one who was first. You know, today I was on the subway platform and I saw these two cockroaches and they were pulling at different ends of the crust of bread. And then the bread tore or fell onto the tracks and neither blood got their dinner. I think
Their own live stream that it's not going to ring my number.
got their
See,
dinner.
why would he say that?
I want to hear him. I'll pause there in a minute.
I could never do anything else.
Right here is where Rich is going to admit
But I can
something.
tell you definitely for one thing, if they find out a way to call that number back, it's not going to ring my number. And well, I don't think it's going to ring anybody else's number that I know either.
Dad, check this out, dude. Check this out. I just don't. Look at his nervous tick when he discusses this. Look at his. Look what he does with his hands.
And well, I don't think it's going to ring anybody else's number that I know either.
Pay attention to this, you guys. Rich has a couple nervous ticks.
He must think it's funny because he's got a smile on his face when he's talking about this shit. So.
But I can tell you definitely for one thing, if they find out a way to call that number back, it's not going to ring my number. And well, I don't think it's going to ring anybody else's number that I know either. You know what I'm saying?
Who would say that?
Look at the
Right
smile on his
there.
face. Look at the smile on this motherfucker's face. Like it's the funniest thing since sliced bread that somebody threatened a child.
Right
Look
there.
at the smirk.
Right there. I will be sending this to Jeff. Just because I want Jeff to have this. Right there. A guilty person would not use a statement Rich just used.
A guilty person wouldn't use
Or, whatever the fuck. You know what the fuck I mean. Somebody that didn't do the action would not use that fucking statement right there.
For all they know, it could be somebody in their own live stream that have had enough.
For all
You know,
they know.
For all they know.
Right.
Rich, I want you to go live or even do a video. Explain how a subscriber on a YouTube channel gets somebody's personal phone number. And then what? Okay. Anyways, I digress.
Why would a subscriber of Jeff's do it? A subscriber. You didn't say somebody watches your channel. You said a subscriber. So why would a subscriber do it? If they're subscribed, that means that they want to see the content.
All the BS and labeling and everything else, and come to find out, you know, that phone call that they made was
If the shoe fits, wear it. Rich, you're a pedophile. Shoe fits, fucking wear it.
entirely uncalled for. You know, now you're messing with somebody's life, and I don't mess with people's life.
Jeff has a video where you play. Remember, that's why I got the shit started. You literally looked at Jeff and mentioned that you worked for a hitman. It wouldn't take nothing to make a phone call and have somebody disappear.
That's their, you know, that's their business.
You want a fucking child is everybody's business.
Same thing like the person with the phone.
Look,
Yeah,
I've
that's
stated
true.
this before, Rich. There are guys, or this saying about guys like you. There's a saying in general. Those that draw their sword shall be met with brute force. A year ago, you drew your sword. Just like Barry did. Just like Paul and Megan did. But all you fucking locals, once you draw that sword and somebody takes the first swing and they knock that sword out of your hand, you fucking start crying bully.
And I want to be clear about something. At this, there become a certain point with Rich when this stopped being about Rich. This is about kids, dude. The shit he says he shouldn't be around kids. His health, he shouldn't be driving a bus full of disabled kids. But let's not get this fact twisted. He is attracted to for a fact, attracted to high school age girls. What he drives, guys? High school girls. Even though they're disabled. I mean, that's what turns him on is high school age girls. For sure. Probably younger.
Empty container from my car up. Something. Okay. I can read that, but I can't read what you typed in the one.
So what do you guys think down in the chat? He's guilty as fuck, and I'm telling you that.
I'm not gonna go as far as to say Rich himself did it, but it's related to Rich.
And if it is somebody you know, Rich, which do the right thing, or make some phone calls at me and threaten.
Well, you done heard about how I talk to him right now.
You know who you are, and you look like a fucking bitch.
Rich is either gonna have a heart attack or stroke and run that fucking van off with the full of kids, or he's gonna do them. And I guarantee he already has. Because think about it, he probably has to help these handicapped kids on off the bus.
He said this twice.
Sometimes he's
Because this phone is a pain in my backside. Anyway, we're live. Hopefully. I don't know when anybody's getting in here. I had somebody in the first time, but because of this phone acting stupid, I had to turn off the live. Twice.
Another fucking meltdown from Java 220.
Another car I never finished.
We came up with dinosaur names for him on the other live.
There you
Yeah. Put the phone at. I don't know where I put my phone at. It's probably in the bedroom. A Fatosaurus.
Hello, everybody.
One guy called him a Fatosaurus.
It's bitch220.
I think someone is worried about something bigger than Rich. Well, we all know what that is, you guys. That's what I'm saying, though. If that's the case, you think they'd be more worried about me. Jeff's only done one live on that whole situation.
Somebody's here.
I put out 2 videos.
Who's here?
And the videos ain't gonna stop.
Yep, they left. That was quick. Quick in, quick out.
Kind of like you with the ex-wife, trying to find somebody that stayed in it a little longer.
See if
Matthew said, so Rich is definitely
is
behind it.
on.
If he didn't do it himself.
You're right. I'll stand on that. I mean, it's. Do you listen? In the real, a decent human being, like if that boss was a decent human being, right? He would have never gave Rich the guy's number, the complainant's number. He would. A decent boss would never tell you the complainant or the phone number. They would keep that shit confidential.
Right.
But you don't think that dude would give Rich a number in a heartbeat?
No. He saw it conduct himself. Frank goes, why is he even talking about it? LOL.
Right.
And Bruce goes, oh, they know that, Austin.
God.
It'll get to you what happened, Austin. I pray it does.
Freaking heat on in here, man. It's cold in this house.
Call me.
I'll be right back.
Because Don's already gave me some good advice on that whole situation. The way they handled the call proves he is unprofessional enough to give him the number.
Right. Exactly. Brother.
Rich sends death threats to 2-pound hoagies.
That's about the only thing Rich is going to kill.
Well, if someone did have something to hide, like paying off someone for a physical or something, ... oh. Oh. Guilty is eating him up, plus he's trying to cover his tracks. Whoever it is, it don't take, you go to local Walmart and buy a cheap fucking $30 fucking straight talk phone, activate it once, make whatever you gotta make, and then turn the phone off and throw it in the river or something. It can never be tracked.
But listen. And I probably shouldn't be mentioning this on here, but because I want them. I want them. There is ways to track that phone.
Don't. I thought I was gonna do that earlier. Don't.
For a fact. I mean, they might not be able to get exactly where, but they'll get in the area.
Allegedly.
Of the last
course.
call.
Burner phone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because the good news is as long as the phone stays off. Never mind. We'll leave that alone. What the fuck is he even doing, bro?
It's inside the engine and all the rocker arms and.
Oh, Dad. So I got you here. I can bounce an idea off of you, or not an idea, Rich's idea. So Rich thinks that pump went on and that rod slid down past the fuel pump.
Can't do it. Must have been.
Because I think the rod's not staying fully up in there.
If you bend it, maybe, but
It takes quite a bit to bend one of the fucking full them hardened steel rods.
I've done it.
Yeah, with a bolt and the way the camshaft pushing on it.
Somebody just said something. I don't know who it was though.
Let's see here. What about
No
those
idea.
phone apps you can use on the computer? Could be that too.
So I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Spoofing
Yeah,
or
I'm
something.
not gonna get too pissed off about it because it's like really I don't go anywhere anyway. You know that. You know when it comes to
Exactly. Bruce.
to bars or anything like that, I don't frequent that thing. You know, I stay at home. I'm not one of those types. If I want to have something to drink, I got vodka out there, and I just, like I said, I went to Walmart and picked up my orange juice so I could have my double shot and a half and my vodka, and then I'll put me to sleep later on.
Oh, you didn't drink, Rich. That's what I mean. Such
What?
a blind spot.
Well, it only happened yesterday, Dan. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. Day before that, it was running.
Oh, and Twisted's backing on not drinking thing, but that
Yeah,
right
yeah, I
there,
know.
he was in
I
alive.
had booze in here from way back when, just refrigerated. That's all.
You guys will never hear me say I don't drink. I might have a beer every once in a while, but for me to go I don't drink, that means I don't drink at all. Not I don't have a beer on occasion. I don't have a sip of alcohol on occasion. I don't drink. Because Rich goes, I don't drink. In recent years, or within the past 6 months, he goes, I don't drink. I don't like the taste. But here he's talking about he drinks vodka, which is
Vodka and orange juice put me to sleep.
vodka is the most nastiest shit anybody could ever fucking drink. I don't give a fuck. It is nasty.
Vodka and Big Red, man, dude. I used, man, I puked so bad off that shit
So,
one night, dude.
true story. My ex-girlfriend and me went to a bar and grill called, is it Charlie's down there in Terre Haute? Played some pool and played some darts. I suck at both, by the way, if you're curious. She ordered a White Russian. Well, I didn't know what that was.
Certain things you suck at that you're good at, though.
Right,
I mean,
right, yeah. But anyway, she ordered a White Russian. I didn't know what it was. It looked like milk to me. So I took a drink of it, and she didn't tell me it was vodka, and I almost threw up. I was like, nope, that's fucking disgusting. And she's over there just laughing her ass off. I'm like, nope.
It'd be nice if Rich would
Hey,
get
still got
knock
beer.
her hammered
Yeah,
and then pass out on his back
yeah.
and drown on his own fucking puke.
It's the only problem with me doing these live streams is I'm usually like ready to go
Oh,
to sleep.
Dawn.
You know.
Oh, dude, those are gross. But then again, I only
Hey,
like
Steve, how you
Twisted
doing, buddy?
Teas and like Corona
What's
with
going
lime.
on?
It has to have lime.
Say hi to my brother Dan. That's my brother, my real brother.
And the one family that you pissed off enough to unfriend you on Facebook.
Has anybody ever talked to him on the phone or heard his voice?
So what's going on with you,
You?
Steve? Anything new?
He was wanting to know if you could grab them shoes off and make your mama's
I'll give
bed
you a
left
little
over
tidbit
there,
of what
Rich.
happened here. I actually got the 57 set on
Top bed.
top
yeah.
dead center,
Down
and
to zero
all
laps.
the rocker arms and the
I
push
knew it.
rods are, they're getting oil up top. So all the orifices inside the engine are actually filled with oil like they're supposed to be. And
Hey, Rich, you
Then
got
all I
so
gotta do
many
is hook up
orifices
the-
on that
I gotta
fast body of
get
yours.
some
You,
of those,
you could raise
what
10
I call
generations of chipmunks in
helicoils.
all them holes.
so I can put the carburetor back
Crevices
into the
and-
intake because I'm not changing that intake.
Right now, man. Did a good
And
job
then
on that.
put the radiator back on the fuel pump, and then hook up the wires from the distributor. That should be it. It's too cold up here for that. Jersey, it's still freezing.
I think he's cold. I mean, he's in bed in a flannel. I mean, the dude didn't even have heat.
But he's got a car show tomorrow. Maybe that's where he's going,
I mean, that's a hell of a life, dude. Sleeping in your winter coat. Because your 2 legs would chop wood and put in the stove.
Well, Dad, you slept in a van in the back of your
He came back.
brother's yard, so what's that?
Came
tell you?
back. He's still out here.
wintertime,
I'm sorry
dude,
about the
it was
yawning.
snowing
I just have
around,
been driving
but
all day. I've
that's
been out
different. When I was a
since
kid, I mean,
quarter
I
to
went
6 this
a
morning.
kid, I was a
I
kid.
got done at 4:30.
That was when I
So-
married my first wife.
I
I
do
got
at
married
least
really young.
220 miles
First
a
time.
day driving school kids.
So your mom married her ex-husband when he was in penitentiary.
I can't wait to get that 57 started. I'll tell you, man. If tomorrow's as good of a day as they're saying it's going to be, I'm going to be out there all day. I'm going to try and get as much as I can finished up on it.
Man, I miss
So
that
the only
crazy
thing I won't be able to do tomorrow, I won't be able to do until the weekday will be the carburetor, getting the helicoil.
Anybody heard that? I saw disrespectful.
Because my
That's all
brand
I'm
new
saying,
truck
man. I was a
is
bastard
sitting in the
too,
driveway and
we
it
don't
won't
have our
start
wedding
because
vows. You bastard, take this bitch.
So listen, you guys. I'm gonna ask you guys something. When do you think we'll ever see that car actually go down the road? Do you think it'll be? Here's your options. Do you think it'll be on the back of a tow truck headed to a junkyard to Richard Croaks? Do you think it'll be when Larry gets shit full of it being there? What are you thinking?
I don't see it going on the road on a tow truck. That's about the only fucking way, unless somebody else can throw their things in it. I mean,
it's actually got a throttle control
Dog.
issue.
Because
So it
tow
cranks,
truck,
but it
yeah.
won't kick over.
I wholeheartedly agree, man.
Hey, Rich, think about it this way. Do y'all feel like you got a leg to stand on with us?
And I'll tell you another
You
reason
and
why.
fucking your
When somebody did the
fucking
throttle job,
piece of shit fucking PDF file loving
on
boss
not the throttle
can
job, the
all sue us together. You can cause a
valve
class action
job
lawsuit.
alignment.
Then
on
you and him can
the,
explain to the
pickup
judge
truck.
how what you said isn't proof.
You know
and
those
how he
little
can still
red
employ you
clips
knowing this
that you're
stuff.
supposed to have.
Which
With
Judge,
the
how
plugins,
you admit to
in
being
other
attracted
words,
to young
it won't
girls,
register
that makes you a pedophile.
if it's not
Just so you're
there.
aware. Just you admit that.
Well, they took
Makes you-
one out of, there's like a
when he
stem that goes
accepts
into
my
the
latest offer
tubing
of
itself,
$1,800.
and they took the actual red clip off.
You're being generous.
So, yeah,
The car's got
I
5,000
think they're
little
going to
parts on
try
it.
and sucker me out of some money for a little plastic clip
Yeah,
that's
mine's
supposed to
never
be in
done
there
that.
holding the plug in place.
Listen, I'm going to explain how this works in this parting out cars business for you guys. Okay, the car's worth $5,000. That means in parts. That means somebody's only going to give him $3,000, $3,500. Maybe even less, depending on how much they want to clear on the car. Let's say I'm going to clear $2,000 on a car and parts. I'm only going to give you maybe $1,000, if that.
Listen, who in the fuck said for 5,000? Where
Rich,
is there 5,000 other parts of that car?
Richard.
Where? But where's the parts?
I don't know. I googled it. We mathalized it on fucking live, and it came up to something like $2,000 worth of parts or something.
Right. I mean,
Did I get
the
the bill?
transmission
No,
is
not
low,
yet. I
you
still
can't
got to take
prove
that.
it's good, and
See,
most
the
people
problem
don't
is
want
with the
that thing
harmonic
either.
balancers of 57
He
Chevys.
goes,
The
I
original
offered him
engines, not the
$5,000
ones that are
last
meant
year.
for 58. But the original
That's the
57
thing,
Chevys,
Will.
the
That's
actual,
not just you. Busted has offered to buy that car, and like guys like you, Will, and Busted, even me, we would do that car justice. It wouldn't sit for another 6 years.
I don't know.
Waiting
it
on-
might.
I mean,
harmonic balancer has to be taken off, and it has to be heated up so it expands, and then you have to hurry up and get it on there, in order to get it to fit right. Now,
now I
apparently
want
didn't have
$7
it heated
grand
up
for it.
enough
Sorry.
the last time I tried, but it was closer than what it was the time before that.
Hear
So,
me? Now I want $7 grand for the car.
so what I got to do is I got a wood burning stove in here. I got to get a good fire going, and then I got to put that harmonic balancer, sit it on top on the corner somewhere and let it sit there for a while so it gets nice and hot, and then go outside and put it on the car. Then I have belts. I have a brand new belt for it. Everything on
That's
that car
the thing. I
is
don't
brand
really
new.
think like a 283
Timing
necessarily
chains
has
new,
like a
pistons
harmonic bouncer, like a big thick balancer. Do they? Or are they thin like a
They're
fucking
thin like a
305, right?
No, I think a 305. I can't remember, man. My brain's not working. They're smaller. I mean, a 283, 327.
Put in are new. The rings are new. The head gaskets are
I'm
new.
sure 305 has a smaller balance than a 350.
Anything that's not
It's vice
new
versa.
has
It's
been cleaned.
Dad, are those blankets in the corner of the room, or is that his clothes?
What are suitcases?
Like all push rods, they have no sludge in them. The heads have no sludge in them. I cleaned them all out. The gully that goes underneath the intake
The gully,
manifold where the lifters are and the push rods sit in them, that was all
You're from
caked
Indiana.
up with sludge. I
That's all
have
shit gully.
pictures
Have a hollow?
on Facebook that, oh my God, man, you could see it. You
That's
could see
the
the
thing.
sludge that was in this car.
Like,
And
listen, most people ain't gonna do this, but the normal procedure is if you have like an old school harmonic balancer, like on any V8, you check that rubber ring, that rubber isolator between the mounting face and the fucking actual harmonic part, because if something goes wrong, those are known to slip, and that's not good when that happens. Your engine gets all out of balance and everything else. I bet Rich didn't even look at it. It's fucking
I
half.
know
chewed
this
through-
much. What Rich is saying is probably somewhat true, but you're going to have to watch how hot you get the harmonic bouncer because it has a rubber seal there.
Yeah.
Oil seal. So you're not going to get that motherfucker.
Not
right.
only that,
Well,
think about if you got it hot enough and it started to melt that inner seal, that inner ring, rubber ring that sits between the balancer face and the isolator rubber. Heat would transfer up through that and into that rubber.
That's made to get a little warm, and so is the oil seal. But I'm just saying,
All out by
normally
taking a
to get milk
paintbrush
spin, you have to actually heat
and
it up.
some diesel
Because
fuel
if you didn't have to get hotter than
Little
the
bit of
heat
time
would get, then
and
it
just
was
brushing
quality.
it all the way. You know what I mean? The heads, what I did was I cleaned.
Exactly, Will. That's
the
that's
valve.
the thing. Like, the minute you would pull off the wood stove, it would instantly start cooling. It's not like even if you hit it with a torch, the minute you're done, it's gonna. We've had
You
fucking.
got a couple minute window.
We've had broken off bolts in like cylinder heads, and that'll take the torch off, and you'll just see it start to cool down.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't know how I
The
ever did all
springs,
the
I cleaned
years.
the heads itself. I cleaned the
I didn't know how
valves on
because
the other
I had
side
to work 10 times harder
and
with
the
the
heads.
torch.
And then what I did was I took some very fine sandpaper
You know how many
and,
times I've
just
got a
like
bolt
crosshatched,
loose and
the
this, that,
the
the
heads so
other.
that way.
Where before I had to have
it'd be
6 foot
smooth.
pipe and then it would have broke and fucking.
But it's not like that. You won't see the cross hatching. It looks like a piece of shiny tin foil.
What?
So I know that that's done.
Rewind that.
So I put the head gaskets on. It's got new intake manifold
He's
gaskets.
saying in his cylinders
New
you don't see no
valve cover
cross hatching?
Yep.
Did I get the belt? No, not yet. I still got to take the. See, the problem is with the harmonic balancers of 57
Yeah, you
Chevys,
went way back.
the original engines, not the ones that are meant for 58, but the original 57 Chevys, the actual.
Why do you say 57 Chevy? I mean, that could have been. Why didn't you say the original 283s?
The heads have no sludge in them. I cleaned them all out.
Was it
The
before
gully that goes underneath the intake
Exactly.
manifold where the lifters are and the push rods sit in them, that was all caked up with sludge. I have pictures on Facebook that, oh my God, man, you could see it. You could see the sludge that was in this car.
And you
I
washed it down
wiped it
and
all
all
out
the
by
oil
taking
out.
a paint.
Think about this, though. Think about this. That car, Rich likes to say, is a low-mile car. Low-mile. How could it have all that sludge unless they just never change the oil? If they literally just, 6,000 miles, we're not going to change the oil. Keep on going another fucking...
Blame it on the zinc.
There's no fucking no, because that engine's not low mild.
Blame it on the zinc, Rich. I got you.
brush and some diesel fuel, a little bit at a time, and just brushing it all the way. You know what I mean?
Again, Rich, you do
The
understand I ran
heads,
down
what
the
I
road
did
out.
was I
mean,
cleaned,
when I said that
you know,
500
the
times,
valve
it's like you
springs,
can't
I
wrap your head
cleaned
around
the
it.
heads itself. I cleaned the valves on the other
After
side.
you clean the engine, you
And
always
the
have to clean
heads,
up the
and then what
gallons.
I did was I took some
Always.
very fine sandpaper and, you know, just like cross-hatched, you know, the heads so that way it would be smooth.
Cross-hatch the heads. You're an idiot.
But, you know, it's not like that. You won't see the cross-hatching. It looks like a piece of shiny tinfoil, you know?
Call my heads.
So I know that that's done. So I put the head gaskets on. It's got
Look,
new
if
intake
you're
manifold
gonna
gaskets,
sand,
new valve cover gaskets.
if you're gonna sand those, if you're gonna block a gasket surface, you wouldn't do it with your bare fucking hand. You would grab a piece of wood or something.
I mean, the man of the matter.
No, it's not like your fingers, you know, can
The man
flex.
of the matter. I mean.
Okay, with that aspect, I'm gonna fucking
I mean,
block Rico's car with my hands.
You're talking about sanding a car. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fucking. If you're gonna sand on a head, sand on a head. Anyway.
The rocker arms have been set to
So
zero.
do you even know the point of what cross-hatching does? I bet you have no clue the reason you're so be. I bet to you, it's only so the ring's still tighter, right? I bet you don't know the real purpose of cross-hatching.
Tell them what it is.
It's to retain oil to the cylinder while it runs, dude. That's what makes your oil stick to the motherfucking cylinder walls, dude. It's the cross-hatching. So if they're shiny as fuck, dude, not only are your rings not gonna fucking
hey,
still real good,
hey,
but it's to retain oil. It's to keep that microfilm oil there, bud.
Dad. We all know Rich's definition of shiny. He says that his paint job's shiny. We know his definition.
Oh, they're rougher than a cop.
Right, exactly. Now I ain't gonna lie, tomorrow and talk about they said that my paint job bad.
Ash, which means if you try and start it, you won't hear clankety clank 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 clank. None of that, because your whole point in doing a valve adjustment and all that stuff is making sure that your push rod doesn't go up and down, but it spins left and right.
Huh?
You know, and then after that,
Rich,
it's like a half
how
turn.
does it move your valves if
You
it
know,
doesn't
that's
go
like
up and
a
down?
load.
So is it like corkscrew? Is it got like I don't know? Does it got like I don't know, man? I can't even think of nothing clever to say about it. I feel so stupid with you saying that.
He's got drywall screws for push rods.
Right? I mean, does it like screw out, then pop back down the hole, and screw back up, and pop back down the hole? I mean,
No, now we know what the problem is. The threads are all fucked up.
Christ, dude. Yeah, they don't go up and down. They spin. Fucking idiot. How do they move valves that go up and down?
When he's so stupid, they do both. They go up and down. As they go up and down, they spin just a little bit.
Fuck me, man.
This is the same Delbert that would be like, my lifters don't spin. They're just.
God damn, dude.
He's got the mechanic ability of a toddler. I think my dog has more mechanic ability.
He looks like fucking Rocky Dennis right there. I mean, he does, man. From the movie Mask, right there, he looks like Rocky
A
dude.
load on it, and then just tighten everything up. You know, put the valve covers back on and just run it.
Is Sherry your real mom?
You know, like what you do is you go the first time around, you make sure everything is tightened down so that way the push rods don't go up and down. Okay, but you want to make sure it still spins.
Oh fuck! You are the most ignorant motherfucker I've ever met.
You know, there's 30 people that watch this show, and they call the machine shop and go, "You fucked me, bud. These fucking push rods going up and down."
Can you imagine being rich and going in and talking to you like your machinist, and you look at him and go, you say this stupid shit and go, I want the push rods that don't spin.
Oh, that one dude, him and Rich would not get along, dude, because he's like arrogant.
I
Anyway.
mean, Mr. Millerini, dude, I wish that I was still in high school, dude. I would love to show him Rich's
It's
videos.
not Brian
dude.
Tooley. Who is he, man? What's his fucking name, dude? He can teach you about cross-hatching, Rich. He's a
And then if you crank it, and if those push rods are on the top of the lobe or they drop down below the
Tell me
lobe,
about it.
you got to go back around a second time to make sure they're adjusted. And then you do the half turn.
No, Rich. You don't never leave that motherfucking lifter until you set the preload. Then you move to the next one.
Oh my god!
You are fucking plumb retarded, man.
No wonder he busted.
He still can't get it, and he still talks like this. 3 years later, and he still don't get it. Rick, you set the preload before you ever leave that valve.
Guys, you guys are thinking, why is he laughing so hard? Because
damn.
when he's saying this shit in the back of my head, I'm hearing Rich's voice go, I'm mechanically inclined.
You always set the preload before you move on. The valve's not set until you set the preload, you idiot.
And cigarettes, they all keep going out.
Oh, you saw that problem, though. You started rolling your own and act like that it ain't got the same fucking paper. Yeah, it's federally mandated that all cigarette paper is made like that. You fucking moron. Don't you just find natural shit?
So that's the point of that. Now, the distributor, apparently it's already in the right place because it's getting oil up top. It's going through
Hold
the
on,
push
hold the
rods and going
fucking
into
dude.
the
I didn't hear his
rock
mother talk no more. What the fuck is your distributor being set? I got to do with getting oil up top, homie. You can set your distributor there any way you want to set it there as long as there's a fucking oil scout there. It's going to get oil up top.
Rich, you're just, you know how you, here.
You can't get no dumber than this motherfucker, dude. I mean, distributor's in right because it's getting oil up top, folks.
Hey, Rich, with your logic, the only way you can prime a fucking engine is with the distributor in.
Damn, dude.
He don't even know how your fucking
God damn. Did you know, Rich? I'm gonna blow your mind, Rich. You ready? Hold on, wait for it. You bet I'm gonna blow your fucking mind, dude. You're gonna think that Mopars and Chrysler, you're gonna think that's witchcraft. Because they don't need a distributor to have oil pressure up top. What do you think about that, bud? Boom! Witchcraft.
Oh,
You can pull the steering clean out of it, they'll still pump oil.
Can you imagine I just thought something when you went there. Can you imagine him working on like a 440 or 383 and he pulls the distributor out and the gears, this is broke. We gotta buy a new one.
Rich calling his local parish priest. My truck's using exorcism, man. I got the distributor out, it's pumping oil.
He goes and buys another one on a parts store. No, damn it, this one's the gear's not on it.
Idiot.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Richard, always counting you for a good laugh.
It's got oil. I mean,
showing the oil, sitting in the gully of the actual rocker arm. So that's set.
every time it
Just a
says
matter
go,
of me
everybody take a
getting-
drink.
For some reason, I had the cap on cockeye, and it bent the middle tab back over the other way. So I got to bend it back this way, or I got to get another rotor and put that in. And then all it is just like I said, the fuel pump, the radiator, the carburetor, the generator's already on there. My last video, it actually shows that. And the latest video, the biggest thing that I kept screwing up on was every time I took
Every
that,
fucking thing you
pressure
touch.
test and stuck it in the number one spark
Every
hole,
fucking thing you touch in that car, you screwed up.
forgetting to release the the button, so that
Hey,
way
Rich,
it restarts it down to
seriously, man,
zero.
It would be
So
easier
I was
if you would
getting
say, hey, do you
aggravated
know what I
because,
didn't
I'm
screw
trying
up?
to hear the compression come out, and it's too busy building up pressure to show me what's on the gauge. So it's kind of like a cat and mouse game, for a little while. I'm sitting there.
Rich is the
running back
type
and
of
forth, trying to
dude.
What
figure out
the
hell I'm
fuck?
doing.
Rich is the
I
type
can't
of
watch no more
dude.
of this, dude. I'm gonna be done by the time this is done.
Rich is the type of dude that
Dumber.
cranks his engine over once and then lets off, cranks it again.
He says it's too busy building up compression to show me what's on the compression gauge. What the? Then you got the compression gauge in the wrong hole, bud, or something.
Doing wrong,
I mean,
But ultimately, I got it.
hey,
I
you
got
know
it to a
what,
point
Rich?
where,
You would get more compression reading on
I
that
got
gauge if you
situated
stuck up
in
that
there
fat
so I
ass of
could
yours.
hear it spray out the air really loud. I mean, it was so loud it literally knocked
I guarantee
the,
your asshole has more
the
compression than
compression
your
tester out of the
too.
hole. So it only registered at 75 psi or 80 psi for the number one cylinder. But the reason why that is because I still have 2 plugs that are out on the passenger side rear.
What? What? Oh my God, man! This is the best fucking Rich video I've ever seen, dude. You cannot make this shit the fuck up. Holy fuck me in the ass! You heard it here first again, folks. You got to have all your plugs in for number 1 cylinder to have fucking all the compression. For it to have all the whammies, you gotta have number 2 plug in.
He don't even know how the fucking engine works.
Oh, I don't know, guys. It might be true on Rich's. He has so much blow by that it has to build up in the crankcase. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm crying.
I mean, its compression case comes from the
Oh,
crankcase.
dude. This video, dude. I'm going to remember this. Anytime I need to laugh, I'm watching this shit.
Because I just can't get my big, beefy hands in there.
Oh, dude.
And then the carburetor. That's it. Power master unit got
You were
tired
so
of
wrong. I bet if you go back in
it.
time, you take this video down.
The dog goes. Maybe it's a steam engine.
Right. I mean, fuck, man. I know what's wrong, Rich. You need to bleed your injector. You need to time your injection pump, bud. Your injection pump ain't timed right. That's what it is.
2X did say it sounded like a diesel.
You got air in your
Yeah,
injector.
but you know what? I mean, you got to remember one thing. That's fine. He left again. He literally has bad internet connection.
He probably just
Exactly.
fucking was like,
You still
wow.
here, bro? Just as you are, but
Maybe. That's a good possibility, Will.
Rich runs another one off.
oh, what a power master. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They go with an alternator. If the car is not a numbers match, I would say yeah.
He don't
Yeah.
even know. He acts like you when you go to an alternator, you just take your fucking your numbers matching part and go, oh, trash can. Rich, hey Rich, it's okay, man. If you ever get this running, it'll be a good parade car going 2 mile an hour.
That cast iron power guy, you're gonna be trucking it, bud.
Right.
You got that cast iron power glide at 1.7 gear ratio in the rear end. You're gonna be doing wheelies, bud.
You'll be seeing him on the highway. You'll see dope heads on a moped just passing.
With that generator, buddy, I promise, man. Don't worry. You'll charge your cell phone if you ever get it running, dude.
He'll be running to see the lights dim. Oh, fuck. Hey, Rich, you do know there's a reason why most like technology like that went to an alternator instead of a generator, right?
I mean, a cast iron power glide, dude, it would go to the trash, bud. I mean,
You
you have a numbers matching, according to you, numbers matching, which I guarantee you don't even know how to tell if it's numbers matching, dude.
Oh, that's not
That's
just
a
your
fact.
opinion. That's everybody's.
I mean,
that plus clap.
look, he just puts his ass on the floor. He don't give a fuck. Just whoop, whoop, whoop.
So I think what I'm doing is I actually made a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee this morning, and I turn it off so that way it doesn't get that nasty, burnt taste, because I can't stand that. I'll dump it out if it tastes like that.
Motherfucker, please. You said you probably got a coffee filter you used in 1998 full of coffee, still stuff in a can someplace.
So it should be all right.
You're a whore.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I kind of figured you wanted that. I feel spitty. I got a coconut like a chocolate.
You could be Shrek. You sound like
Even
that.
has, yes, it does. See, Steve, that's the thing. My car, regardless of what everybody says, my car is a numbers match. It has a Delco Remy tag on that. The starter has a Delco Remy tag on it.
Listen,
And
you
the
moron.
transmission numbers
God damn,
match
that's
the
a part
engine.
number.
They're the
That's
same
not your
thing.
VIN.
Listen, did you just hear what he said? The transmission numbers match the engine numbers. That's how you tell it's numbers matching.
You're retarded.
Not that the engine numbers and every number there has to match back to that VIN on the car.
Hold on, stop. The generator wouldn't have a goddamn VIN number on it. It would have a part number tag on it.
Right.
The starter would have a part number tag, not a VIN number tag. He's an idiot. That's what I mean. He don't know how to tell his numbers matching. I mean, I promise, Rich, if your alternator matches your VIN, then you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Goddamn idiot.
And we're only 21 minutes into this.
You can research the carburetor is the original. The only thing that's not original is that the oil filler tube cap. I don't know what the hell they did with that. I want to try and find an original, you know. I don't care for the chrome crap. I repainted the Chevrolet letters on the valve covers gold because that's what they were back in '57.
With a chrome cap.
That car has a
3.36
pulley.
When I took the fan off on both sides, you know, the back of the fan itself,
yeah, 336,
and the front of the pulley were gold, not black.
It has a 3.36
gold.
It should be able to run, 60 mile an hour, then 70 mile an hour, probably. Without, I mean, it's gonna be screaming a little bit, but it should be able to do it without blowing up.
As far as the original stuff goes, like if the generator did go bad, I got a shop that's right up the street from me. I can have them rebuild it, I want to keep it all original. The starter, I can't believe the starter still works out all this time. Your Power Master, I put Delco Remy. Oh, okay, all right. A lot of people were actually telling me that there's no way that my car is the original engine. I'm like, okay, whatever. Think what you want.
You could prove it, Rich. I mean, listen, you and Barry crack me up. You could shut everybody up right now. Go get your VIN, the last of your VIN, the last of it, not the beginning of it.
It's not.
You need the last of it. Get the numbers off your engine and see if they match. It's simple. I mean, it's not hard to do, bud.
Newsflash, bitch. Nobody gives a fuck if a four-door Bondo bucket, pop riveted fucking rusted pile of shit is numbers matching.
Right. I mean, you act like you have a 30,000 mile, been kept in a climate control garage and started every 6 months for the last fucking 60 years.
Yeah, I like my cars original. I mean, some people have their own flavor. You have some of these guys out here that they like having those cars for that time period, but they don't ever do the work on it. They send it to a garage and pay somebody $100,000 to do the work that I can do myself. You know what I'm saying? And then, they're too afraid to drive it. So
3 years later.
I know I did not just hear what you just said.
Right, he does the work himself. He's got this shit.
What they do is they haul it around in the trailer. And then when they get to the car show,
somebody like you that's never had a
space, they drop the tip.
Somebody like you that's never had a nice classic car doesn't. You don't take pride in your own. Your own daily driver is fucking hoarded up. You don't even take pride in your own fucking vehicle, let alone if you had something classic that was nice.
You don't take pride in his. You don't take pride in his appearance, dude. Nothing. He don't take pride. Even his collectibles, he don't take pride in. They're in totes and just scattered everywhere. I mean, he takes pride in nothing.
Dad, what did you say about me with the Corvette?
A douche. What?
What did you say about me with the Corvette?
You're anal with it? I mean,
that I was anal with it. That I took pride in it. It was my baby. It was nice.
Okay. They let the car roll out into the parking space. They take the truck and trailer somewhere else until the show's over.
Yeah.
Then they put the car back in the trailer.
Let's clarify something else about that. This whole situation about. First of all, Rich, if let's say that trailer queen rolled out next to your hunk of shit at the car show, they would fucking walk on top of yours to get to it to look at it.
Yep.
The money that it is worth compared to what yours is worth is not even in the same fucking atmosphere. The quality of the work on that car and your car is not even the same atmosphere. So let's keep this shit straight. Keep it real if you're going to talk shit about people at trailer queen or shit. You know what I mean? You know goddamn good well if you could afford, hold on, stop. If you could afford right now to send that car out and have it fixed, you'd do it. You would fucking do it because you know you can't make that car run by now. You know in your head, I can't fix this bitch.
Okay, you ready? Okay, let's forget that. What about the guys that have like Superbirds and Chargers and cars like that are not easy to replace?
The only trailer queens I ever know about or see is cars that are worth a lot of money, like a lot of money. If they're not them, or all original fucking, like, you know, just what I saw a minute ago. It was bought by their grandma in 1957. It's been in their climate control garage, and every 6 months they go out and start it with a new battery every couple years. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
What do you mean it's not supposed to be a conversation piece? Most people do drive a classic car for a conversation. Like,
yeah, what do you think car shows are about, bud? They're about people getting
meeting
together,
like-minded
conversation. I mean,
Drive it. Because if you don't, and you let it sit, everything gets dry rotted. It all goes bad. You know?
Rich, I promise you, people like Jay Leno and people like that trailer clean their shit, their cars are probably checked every fucking year.
most people that have a
rubber,
trailer
bad,
queen don't just let it sit in the corner of their garage. They show it.
Within
If it sits in
reason.
the
I'm
corner,
not
they
saying,
maintain it.
You know, go from like say New York to Florida, you know, and just rack up the miles on it, you know, because then
Will
you
goes.
are, you know,
Will goes.
you're gonna wear something out, you know.
Will goes. Him working on the car made the car lose value.
Oh, 100%.
No, you're not gonna have
100%. Because
have
anybody,
it
nobody
all
would with
there.
that car, and they wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's a
harder-
fact. That's
harder
a fact.
to be
It's
a
not being
first of all.
disrespectful. It's a fact.
You know,
Nobody
especially
would
if it's
go back
original
through
stuff.
and make that car like
Or
restore it.
time-
They're just not
time
gonna do it.
period,
You can
correct.
find a better car to restore than that.
And
I mean,
you know,
a better 57 four-door.
to tell you the
Because
truth,
he's
this
got
car is before
fucking
my time,
galvanized
so,
steel pop riveted in
you know,
everywhere.
I'm not that old yet. Not that that's a bad thing, but you know, I mean, I don't think I would have wanted been raised up in the 50s. I'll tell you that. I saw your other video and you mentioned 283. Yeah, those weren't it. You're right. They don't belong on it. No, they belong on a 65 or a 66 Impala or Bel Air or whatever it is, or Biscayne. Yeah, but for some reason, I guess somebody must have had them on there for at one point or another because there's 2 drill holes in the fender. So what I'm going to do is when the weather breaks, I'm just going to fill those holes back up with weld, you know. Weld them up, grind them down, because I'm going to strip the whole car of paint and redo it again. I just bought a whole load of paint for it. So.
What'd you do, Rich? Go to Walmart and move it to a different section and tell them
Yeah,
that they
the
put that
badges that I
wrong
have,
section. Now
they
you
were
gotta get it for
actually
a
in
$1
the
a
car.
can.
They were in like some kind of antifreeze container that somebody cut out, along with a bunch of loose, like, I don't know what they could call them, shims or whatever. And, you know, rusted bolts, this, that, the other thing. And I just threw them all together, you know, because I don't know what the hell's in there. I'm trying to look for the horn, you know where the horn ring is, the mechanism that goes underneath. I have the toggle switch for it.
Toggle switch.
The relay switch, I mean. But I don't have the horns because somebody took them off. Everything that they took off this car was all cosmetic stuff. They didn't mess with the drivetrain,
Oh no.
No,
which
because
I
it was
find
just
rather weird, you
It
know.
was a fucking car
They left the
for a
seats.
2-door and fucking.
They left the original steering wheel. They didn't leave the horn ring or the cap
Yeah,
that
it's all
goes on the
busted
side.
up. I've seen it.
They took the trim off the middle of the dash where it says Bel Air, and what they did was they cut holes in the dash. So what I did was I took metal.
He needs
and
that
welded
book.
it back up over it.
Hold on, Rich. Why you lying? You
Fitting
ain't
to the
plugging
area
one
where
panel
they
in that
are.
car.
And then I got an original piece of
God
57,
damn, you such a liar, dude.
dash trim that said Bel Air on it. The guy thought it was for a 64, and after I got it, I told him it was for 57.
So you meant fucking the guy. You're here, folks. Rich meant fucking the guy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, the thing is, the turquoise that I'm using, the paint color that I'm using, it's not the original for this car, but it is period correct. The color
Oh, yeah.
is. I actually have a paint chip, and the paint that I'm using, that I have for it, it's matching. You know, it's the same color.
Yeah, you got. I mean, that's
The
spectrometer
original
for that,
color,
right?
if you want to get technical, the top was actually surf green, and the bottom was Highlander green.
Better
So,
color than
you
turquoise,
know,
in my opinion.
double tone green.
Too many
And of
57
course, the
Chevys are
interior I
turtles.
have to redo over again because it's all tattered. You know, I mean, it sat outside since '76, and it didn't run until I got it last year in January. You know, and that's after the kid
Now,
told me
according to
all
you,
about
it's set in
it.
an airplane hangar.
Doesn't run at all.
But so far, you said it was in a junkyard, an airplane
Ran for me
hangar,
just
an
fine. I
airport.
drove it back and forth in my driveway. You know.
Hear that,
The
Rust?
only
Only
problem
means
is I
you could
never
name
put
that
any
collar
Marvel's Mystery
57
Oil
Chevy
in there
turquoise.
to make sure everything was okay, and I just ran it the way it was. I had to put oil in and all, and that probably is what damaged the two
Rich.
pistons to break. You know.
You like to throw around, because I found a couple old videos where you like to throw around this right here. You like to throw around this right here, Bubba. They're just jealous they don't have a classic car. Bubba, my yard is full of nothing but classic junk. My Charger is worth 10 times more in the shape it's in than what your 57 Chevy's worth. Facts. Just it having that Charger name makes it worth 10 times more than any of your junk.
Just to hit.
I honestly think that my 67 Mustang pile of shit with all the new sheet metal is worth more than your car is.
Oh, man, come on now.
And before you go say something about Dad, Dad has a GS California that's worth trip. That is a real numbers matching car.
So it didn't
That's
mess up
worth
the
fucking-
walls at all,
Dude, that is
because
fucking
all it did was push the
worth
top
way more.
part up all the way, and then the
Talk
lower
about a
part
special
was just
car.
going up and
And that's a
down,
shame
which
that-
caused
that
no
I-
pressure or
that-
no
that car's
damage.
got
I've
killed
already
sitting
checked
there.
that out.
But
I've
you
got
talk
shit
about
to
a
fix it.
special fucking car. That Malibu is a special car.
I've got shit to fix it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know, but they want a lot of money
Factory
for it
fucking
too.
posi, factory bucket seat
Like I went and
console,
got two
tap,
pieces
Malibu.
for the fins,
Factory
You know, on the
350
side.
car.
and those two top pieces, just that trim piece itself, is like no
She'll get
bigger
a
than
496
an
big
inch
block.
wide, and it goes to the top where it says Bel Air. Okay, those
You're-
pieces were
you're,
$154 just for that. And then everything else, I just decided, well, let me like research this and see what I can get,
Here you go, man.
which is the original stuff, OEM, but at a cheaper price. Like I found an original,
Yeah.
You know
radio
where
for
I
the
got
car.
this at?
Where?
That was $38.
So chocolate
Yeah, the
milk.
horn ring
That was
with
in your mom's purse
the
dude, from 4 years
Bel Air
ago.
cap
It's still edible.
Okay, put it up there. I don't want it.
and a 210 cap
Okay, you.
was $50.
You should have said that. Why would you say that? on the
Well,
fucking
you
Because I was
table?
gonna open it tonight,
visors.
she was gonna good, but when I was going through the
You got
titles
them for
earlier, I was like,
35
damn man, she had a
and
fucking
the
a
lenses
Reese's
for
bar
That's
in
probably
here.
more than 4.
they're amber.
It was more than 4 years old.
Those
Yeah, she got
for,
21,
like, 10.
and the person
I
back
got
there.
the
with the towels in
OEM
it,
glass
and your mom kept
lenses for the
on, "Shut up."
backups for 10, and the hell was it? I fixed the turn signal bar.
No, we did
because
that
somebody
long
broke
ago.
one of the
The
legs
best
right
buy date's
off,
2023.
like the casing and all.
Yeah,
And
the
what I
best.
did was I made a
That
brace
piece
for
could
it
expire in
back,
2023.
and then I drilled some holes because mine
Mama
have
didn't
top
put some
metal.
chocolate says from
And I
2021 to
put some
2023.
screws right through the front
She died in
into the
2021.
braces into
I
the
know, but
back,
it could have
and then
been any
grind
time.
down the.
But the Best
end
Buy
of the
date
screws
is
and
that's
grind it down to
expiration date for product. Best Buy is expiration.
Well,
It ain't gonna hurt you.
I'm fucking superhuman. What can I say?
It's-
I got enough.
I thought it was gonna look all white.
What else?
It did look all white. and
Oh,
shit.
the
I mean, but it's being in
the
a cool
Chevrolet
place. I
strip
mean, back
for the
there
front
behind
of
there
the
where it's
hood.
at. It's
Dude,
always
I have enough antibiotics
V
right through
was
me
missing.
that I could probably
V
get
for the
slashed
back.
by a rusty fucking
the
knife
Chevrolet
and live
strip for the
forever.
back was missing.
I'm probably turning into the
And
next
I had to
Deadpool
get
with as
all
much
the
antibiotics
door
have been ran
locks
through me.
I think I saved it
Didn't have
because
keys
it
for
was
it.
your mom's and
But the ignition
We
that's
still
in
got a
there
pack
is
of
the
cigarettes in
original
the
ignition.
fucking cigarette
And my
compartment
key
of the
fits in
chair.
there quite fine.
pack of cigarettes.
I
Well,
have
they're
a
not
little
brand new
trick
no
that I
more,
did
but
in
Why
order
ain't they
to
bringing no more?
That's
get it to
some
work
person
with the
we
new
don't want.
keys, even though
No, I
the new
think you
keys
come out with
say
cigarette
GM
keys.
on them, and they're made to look just like the 57 keys. The locks
Because she was
are
being
just
a
like the originals.
Bitch
You
and
can't tell them apart. They look
like,
exactly
okay, just sit
identical.
here.
So I got the new trunk lock, new glove box lock, door locks, and it seemed to work
Well,
fine.
that one's coming over Saturday. She wants you to look at her car too.
Also,
Why?
She got
a
some
lot of
finance
people
problems.
can't seem to find the
She
original
has some
oil
front-end
bath
problems.
for that car.
I told her I'd
That
have you
oil
look at it.
bath was on that car. I was surprised that they didn't take that.
I think it's a control arm, but because when she gets a loud bump, it goes bang, 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 bang.
I located some armrests for it.
It's a Dodge Dart,
The
so
fabric stuff that goes around the inside of the door framing, I found that, but
That's
it's
got a
blue.
girl mom.
I I really don't care
Not
about
your
that.
age.
What's your age?
She's 39.
Um,
Not your age.
I went and bought
Oh, not
fabric
bad,
for the
man.
seats
I'm 6 years older.
and
7
fabric
years older.
for a headliner that I'm going to make them scratch.
She was born in like
And
95,
door
96, I think.
No. If she's 39, dude, she was born in like 82.
Carpet's already in it. It's
Oh,
got new
well.
carpeting on the floor. I already did that. I just got to cut out the gas pedal.
Well, maybe this one's a lot more mature than the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, she seems to be.
And I've already cut out the thing for the high beam.
The last
section.
one, I fucking
That's
just
already
started
done.
for life.
And then I got some
That was the
clear
craziest shit I've
plastic
ever seen in my
mats
life.
put down like they did in the old days.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
You know, he took a
Oh, I
plastic,
got a-
because he's a craftsman, so he took a clear runner for your
Yeah.
house. Plastic mat that would
washer
run through your
fluid
house, you know,
jar,
carpet.
you know, the
You know, took
glass
that
one
fucker,
at the
cut
top
out in
of
a
the
shape,
and everything.
and made his own mats.
I picked one of them up. I found that. And the car has approximately 12 hubcaps. So I don't have to worry about hubcaps falling off.
fuck, man.
Look on the
12
ground tomorrow for dinner.
hubcaps.
Gary,
Huh? Who
go to
what?
grandma's tomorrow for dinner.
I ain't heard from her.
She texted you.
So yeah,
Haven't
that's
told you one.
No.
Yes.
You're crazy.
it's been a long,
Yes,
long
yes.
ride. Excuse me, doing it, but
Hey, Rich, buddy.
I got an orgy that's in tomorrow night.
Hey, Rich,
the
do you
last time I
you got one of these,
literally
buddy?
tore apart an engine was back
It's for
in
diabetes.
87. I was in a
Dad's
school
supposed to wear
that,
them.
Did
I don't know why you don't, but
kind of like Votech stuff. You know, we ripped apart cars.
Decom G7.
Our time
What are these
was
for?
1987
Goes on your arm.
Pontiac
Oh, what
Firebirds
Grandpa
and Vieros.
Like,
Grandpa
So we tore them down to nothing but a shell.
watched him put
It
his
was
in
like,
there
you know,
almost
computer body construction was all
I got a whole box of meat.
one piece, but there was nothing left
I
on
don't
it. You
wear
know?
them because my sugar's controlled. I don't need them.
That's where I got my experience from. And then, you know, I worked at a couple of garages throughout time, you know, growing old.
I need to do a short on these, you guys, but check these out.
I think the last place I worked at was
So, You guys can't really see it because it's
Bus
dark in here, but
Garage. I was working,
these are 30 over,
mechanic in there.
lightly used,
But I know a couple people that
350 Buick Pistons.
can tell you straight out that I actually.
And I scored for my first ever eBay auction, man. I scored these for 20 bucks.
Sal Alvino. He used to have a auto repair shop in town.
Because
called
Dad's the
Riverdale.
king. He told me,
And I
he
worked
goes,
for him there for a while.
what did you say? You said, go in last
And
minute.
Where I'm at
That's
right
what it was.
now.
Last second, put in a bid.
Yeah,
I
people
work
don't like
for
that.
a guy that
You
They
know
would
what?
tell the very last
He's got his
second.
own
I just put a
garage.
high number at the very last second and snipe it.
And
I'm a
one
crook.
year I had you know. I told
39
him
years
I
old. She was
really
born
rode
in
because I was the
86.
lead
Okay, yeah,
car
that
for
sounds
the
about right.
veterans. I had a 1950 Dodge Coronet. It was a 4-door black. And somehow along the way,
I would be.
the person in charge of doing the parade or whatever
37, no, 38.
made my car the lead
No,
car.
I'm 9 years older than her.
So, you know, I was in the parade for that with the
38.
veterans in the back.
I'll be
you know,
38. On the 14th
And in the
system.
front.
I think I'll be 38 anyway.
And then
I can't. I quit.
Well,
I mean, I don't pay
I
attention to my birthdays because it's
Tom that he didn't fire me.
Don goes, wait until Rich does a, just wait until Rich does a brake job.
I heard he went to pull the drums off the back of his car and he just was like, oh fuck it, they won't come off. Paid him and said, Craigslist rebuild.
Well, that's the only
Couple of
closest.
rinky-dink
Dad's gonna
places
find this
that
fucking
place
hilarious. So,
in
Dad,
Wayne called Wayne
you know how he
Tire.
calls them rallies? Or Corvette rallies? Guess what size they are?
I think they're two different sizes. I could have
Yeah,
sworn
no,
one
no,
time he
nope.
said they're 14.
He's got a set of 14s. He wants to get a set of 15s for the back. He's got a full set of 14s.
Hold on. So those are 14s? Those
Yeah,
ain't Corvette wheels then, folks.
Exactly. See, I wanted to make sure on live because I didn't want to say it. Rich goes, yeah, they are. So I Google it.
No.
Yeah,
I didn't
Corvettes
Google
until
Came with 15-inch wheels.
C4s
it.
came with 15 inch. No Corvette has ever came with 14 inch wheels.
What did you have? C4?
Yeah. Those
Yeah,
came
well,
factory with
you would never-
16s.
Them wheels wasn't ever offered on your body style.
No. My car came with 16s and saw blades to be exact. And then I upgraded to 17s, had the car like that I envisioned it the whole time I owned the car and it gets smacked the fucking.
Because I think it's a cursed car. A kid rolled it. That he sold it to you. So.
Or what the hell?
I'm just glad
Bergen
he's
Tire
okay.
or whatever
I mean,
the
I'm
hell
glad
it's
I'm
called.
okay because
I worked in there.
there was
for
a
while
cement
and
truck
you know,
in the intersection
Oil
Who's out
when I
there,
got.
bro? You got fucking
I
sciatica.
went-
You're gonna be
Put
permanently
the car
fucked
up
up.
on
right?
the lift because of changing the oil.
But that's
you know?
better than being fucking pushed into a
And
concrete
so
truck.
the
And
Arm.
if the
And
fucking
when I came back,
if the car folded
somebody
up from
had loaded the
a
car
side
off the
impact
lift
like
with
that,
no oil in it.
then can you
and
imagine
drove it
me
out of the
pushing something like a
garage
semi or a
and
fucking?
put it over in the parking
It'd be nothing
space.
left in the
I'm like,
car.
what the hell? Who did that? And the guy said, well, we thought you did. I said, no, it was in the bathroom. I said, the car's up on the lift. There was a friggin' thing underneath it to catch the oil. Didn't the idiot see that? So they tried to blame me, and I said, yeah, whatever.
What was that now? Who tried
We
to
gotta
blame
go
you?
on this.
Sees now we got to use a breaker bar to free it up. I said, you should have checked it first before pulling it out.
Wait a minute.
People are so stupid, you know?
Gotta hear this shit here. What the fuck did he just say? He was at the glory hole.
Ricky Dink places. There was a place in Wayne called Wayne Tire, or what the hell was it, Bergen Tire, or whatever the hell it was called. I worked in there for a little while until, you know, what the hell was it? Doing an oil change on the car. And I went, put the car up on the lift because I was changing the oil, you know. And I went to the bathroom. And when I came back, somebody had lowered the car off the lift with no oil in it and drove it out of the garage and put it over in the parking space. I'm like, what the hell? Who did that? And the guy said, well, we thought you did. I said, no, it was in the bathroom. I said, the car's up on the lift. There was a friggin' thing underneath it to catch the oil. Didn't the idiot see that?
Rich, okay, I wanna say something here, Rich. You're full of shit. So let me get this straight, dude. You was in the bath. You're at your work, okay, and you went to the bathroom for an hour. You went, which I don't doubt that you're a lazy fat fuck that would hide the bathroom to get out of work. I don't doubt that, but buddy, it would. First of all, if you had it on a lift, buddy, it wouldn't have a regular pan underneath it to catch the oil. It would have a lift pan underneath that,
which is a big fucking drum.
Second of all, the problem with the story is this must have been way back in the 80s or something, because nowadays all oil change places don't put the shit up on the lift necessarily to do it like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's just go your theory. It's up on the lift, so they would have to, while you're in the bathroom, they would have to walk over to the car, move the oil thing out of the way, set the fucking car down. Here's the major problem with your story, Rich. If it didn't have a drop of oil in it, they might have started the car. Hell, they might even have time to put it in park, but that's about all the time they would have got out of that motor. That car would have never made it out of the garage without a drop of oil in it. You're full of shit. That is a fact. That is a proven
true
fact.
Story.
Dude.
True. I had somebody do something like
It would
this.
have never made it out of the garage.
There was something like this. Remember Bob Bowen Ford? I killed you guys about when I came. So through school, I worked at a work program. They put me at Bob Bowen Ford because I'm in the cars. Don't know why. It was the most boringest fucking job I ever did. But anyways, dude just got hired. Does an oil change on a brand new Raptor. And probably 2018, 2019 Raptor. Well, it'd have to be 2017 or 2018 Raptor. Doesn't put oil in it. Sets it down on the ground. I don't know why he didn't put oil in it. Didn't put oil in it. Or didn't put the right amount, something like that. Starts it, takes it out of the shop, hits the highway. Because when they do oil change and shit there, they take them on the highway, make sure everything's going to work. Blows it up. Do you guys know that those trucks are so fucking expensive? It's like such a big money truck that when they get one in, it's got a blown engine. The shop buys a new engine, puts it in it to sell it. That's what our parts guy was telling. But anyways, so unless Rich was just an idiot like that dude.
Rich's story is the drain plug was out of the motor, so it couldn't have a drop of oil in it. If it was on the lift, draining oil, where the pan was on the floor, think about it. Who in the fuck at a shop would put a car on a lift and use a little floor pan? Listen, as the oil drains out and starts to get lower, that stream changes. So you're not going to have a pan on the floor and walk away from it because it would be all over the floor of the shop eventually.
So here's the other thing though.
I mean,
the lift in the car would be assigned to Rich. So who else would want to come in and do your job for you?
Nobody. He's so full of shit. He makes these stories up, dude. I mean, and you sound dumb as
They try
hell.
to blame me. I said, yeah, whatever. Oh, the engine's seized. Now we got to use a breaker bar to free it up. I said, you should have checked it first before
Hold
pulling it
on.
out.
Dude, listen,
When the engine's locked up, you're not freeing it up with a breaker bar.
Hold on.
It's not locked up and sitting.
Right. I mean, you're saying it didn't have a drop of oil and see stuff from that. That fucking motor got so hot so quick that it probably welded them fucking mains and them rods to the crank.
Okay, look.
I
Rich,
mean,
I'm going to explain how this works. I know apparently you don't know what locked up means from sitting. When it's old car sits in a field, really no water gets to the crank. The crank's still submerged in oil.
well,
do you know
it's
what?
not submerged in oil, folks, but you know what it means.
Do you know what causes an engine to stick? Moisture gets in the combustion chamber, you get a little bit of film there, and the pistons won't move. We're not talking about no oil in the damn thing, and you run it for fucking 30 seconds while everything is heating up and getting hot.
I mean, it wouldn't have made it out of the garage, dude. He would have started it up and got halfway. It would have, and the minute he started, it would have been like. Brrr.
Right.
I mean, you're so full of shit. He just told you a story. Rich would have you believe they put a breaker bar, broke it free, put oil in it, it was good to go.
Oh, man.
Scarred bearings, oil fixes scarred bearings.
Let's turn that on.
Put motor honey in it.
Oh, fuck that. That shit, that's one thing I never did use, man. I learned that a long time ago when I was a young man.
Yeah, that's on. There we go.
That's all good, man, as long as you don't have a weak oil pump or your screen ain't.
He has a wood stove.
So
Why?
what else have you been working on, Steve? Anything?
Okay, guys. He's got an electric heater because that's what I just turned on with that remote. Why, if you have a wood stove, why wouldn't you have the wood stove plumbed to your house? Why would you have like a fucking the wood stove like he has? It's just for looks.
It's supposed to heat his house. He's supposed to heat with wood. He talks about it all the time. He's got a little house out, and it's an open floor plan. It's basically what he's got now. I mean, so it would heat that house, no problem. But
You just have to tend to the fire.
right, I mean, I still gotta finish this back.
Hell
porch
no,
here.
still scrapper. It's not running yet. We're still waiting.
You guys.
Rich is to get his 57 Chevrolet.
Menu button 1 of 8. In main menu, 8
Maybe turn on his TV, man. I'm wrong.
It said 8 or 80.
I'm wrong. That wasn't remote for a heater. That's TV.
HDMI 1. HDMI 1R.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ugh.
I need to figure out a cross-platform.
Wonder what
slide.
happened. Yeah, I haven't seen it right here yet.
Richie.
All
I
right,
need to
take
figure
your
out a
time.
cross-platform these lives. How to go live on TikTok, Instagram, and this at one time.
I'm gonna be right back too, bro. I'm gonna grab my coffee out of the kitchen. Should be hot enough by now. I'll be right back. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Cheese meat, cheese meat.
Rich is the type of
Jeez,
dude.
man.
Look, dude. You guys want to hear something funny? Tell me what you guys think. Dad might. So, Rich is the type of dude to be in like a Call of Duty lobby and to get start getting called out and being a fucking idiot and everything else and suck in and the shit they usually say in there to the players that kill him. And be like, I'm reporting you. You can't say that to me.
Well, he's got 12 videos where I won't report anybody. I don't report anybody. Then he goes on a rant about how I reported every fucking video you've ever put up. I mean,
Oh yeah, still scrapper. Yeah, it's been like 3 years.
he thinks that thing was.
Oh, exactly, Don.
He thinks that thing was knocking, since he left here, because the truck was so loud. Because you'll hear. Well, anyway, it's so faint, dude. I mean,
So what? The engine was probably bad when it was in the truck, and
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm gonna pull the pan and check the bearings, but I'm gonna be shocked if I find a bearing that's like wasted in it. It's just because it is so faint. I can't hear it, man. But you get underneath that, you can hear it. I mean, it just a. I mean, I'm leaning towards the wrist pin because them LSs, that's a problem with them. Is the wrist pin. It being a 4x4 square body, it makes pulling the pan off fairly simple.
that's all you, Bubba. That's all you. You have fun with that one, salute. Because you're gonna need that little dial gauge.
Oh, to put bearings in while it's in the car. Hey, Richie, I'm getting ready to do some bearings in LS while it's in the car. As long as it.
I'll let you film it. You can have fun with that. I'll be doing.
That's the
sanding.
only thing I'm.
Hopefully
regretting.
by then I'll be doing sanding on the Ford out here.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is because I have to
Got
get
to have my coffee.
that fucking stupid ass torque to yield or whatever, torque to whatever,
Torque to
the fuck,
stretch.
or what the fuck ever. I mean, it'd be different if I had a regular
Torque wrench.
torque wrench
Does
that
it?
did that. But I have to use that stupid ass meter, and that makes it hard.
Because I'm telling you this, the minute I get this okay with me, I'm getting that sand.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean,
I can get sand
You
down.
get back
with
yet,
no paint.
Steve?
There's no reason why I can't. If I can get sand down with no paint, I can work on other things. And you can't bitch at me and say, "Hey, we got jobs we got to finish." See, the new Austin way of thinking is just to knock this shit out, and then I go focus on what I want to focus on. And Jack Warner can't yell at me and say we got shit we got to do. I think this knee was something that I needed.
I don't get what
I
the
know.
hell that's all about.
Like-
I shouldn't be doing
like-
that.
But 2 weeks ago, going out there and having that carburetor do that shit to me, I would have been pissed off. I would have been mad. But I started laughing because it's just fucking funny. It's like, okay,
Giant
fine.
Black Widow spider.
Do what you're going to do. So
Looks like one of those blue dot candies you see on a piece of paper.
you guys want to hear a true story? So there's a video coming on the Charger, as you guys know. So I put a new carburetor on it today. Just tinkering around with it. And I found out my starter's going bad, so it's cranking over and it's cranking really slow. And I got a car, and I don't know, 2 weeks ago, man, I didn't want to be doing car shit, working on cars. So, and he asked Dad, I'd get heated about shit like that, and it does that, and I start figuring, I'm like, the starter's going bad, I'm about to replace the starter now, and I just start laughing. It's fucking funny. It's just, but 2 weeks ago, I've been slamming door cussing, saying I'm done with this piece of shit.
Usually hangs on Facebook.
And then Dad tells me I'm acting like a baby and stop it.
That's the funny thing is, everybody I know that's online winds up hiding when I go on live.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we?
Hey Randy, it's Rich. I'm live on YouTube if you're interested. Stop by and say hi, man.
Holy shit. $9,000 to redo a top end kit. Woo!
Me too, more coffee. So you want to be like Tweak, huh, bro?
See, that's the thing, though. The title thing, like, if he does or if he doesn't, really,
I got a couple of studs in
like,
here. I might be able to get
it
them
doesn't
in
really
there.
matter because the car's never, he won't
Well,
never get the
welcome
car
back.
running to drive the car. So if he's going to use it as a YouTube prop, he wouldn't need one. Know what I'm saying? Does it have one? I don't know. Does it not have one? I don't know. I know this. It won't matter because he won't ever get the car running enough to drive it. Unless he takes it to a mechanic and has a mechanic fix it. Rich has the mechanic ability of a fucking toddler.
Hey Boris, I'm live on YouTube.
My grandfather, who hasn't fucking touched a car since like, what would it be? When did he sell his Fords?
Thank you.
95, 96,
2000?
90s, late 90s, early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. But even he has more knowledge when it comes to cars than this.
It's like, I put this out all over the darn place. I don't get anybody that comes on my stream, you know? Like Steve, he was on the last time, you know? But I don't know why he's not I don't know if he's a friend of mine on Facebook or not. I know he's a subscribed member.
Hell, Dad got my grandpa's old Cadillac running. Grandpa couldn't figure it out. Dad had it running the other day.
Let's see.
Huh?
It was locked up. It couldn't get unlocked.
I'm also gonna take this stuff.
I shouldn't have passed up on his
Nope,
old Ford when he
typing
found it.
every word that I said. Okay.
Say theory or on Siri. That bitch turns on every
Yeah,
time. Say theory.
Randy doesn't go live. He doesn't go on YouTube.
Well, Brooke, does she
Hey
go on
Jeff, I'm
YouTube?
live on YouTube. It's like I'm always doing,
Networking?
networking. Trying to get people to come on, Hey Randy, is that you? There's 3 people in here now. No, it's Pia. Hey Pia, how you doing? Say hello to my little brother.
want to find out who the fuck this Pia is, and I want to see what she's about. You know, she hasn't been in there in like years, but
You don't know if you're your own friend, bro? Really? Okay. Yep, somebody left. It was probably PS. I don't really push her to come in because, you know, like she's got to rest, you know. If she comes in, it's at her own free will. Yeah.
ain't that how it works?
I wouldn't want somebody waking me up in the middle of my sleep. Hey, lady,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
want
whoa,
to take you
whoa,
to
whoa.
Hawaii. Sound familiar?
But yet you called DRC at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning to talk about a fucking engine stand? That's what I mean. You're such a fucking chump.
I just love it. All these people I've got like, hey, this is the funniest part of all. Ready for this? Watch this. Okay. On Facebook,
John would know it's
I
counting those
have-
dollars that Rich is making him.
711 friends on Facebook. And how many people come to visit? Like it was 715. I don't know where the hell it went, but maybe they just got fed up.
I feel like
You know what
this-
it is? It's probably those guys that were bullying me about, you know, taking the engine apart while it was still in the car.
bullying. Jesus, dude.
Sounds like her. Piece of show talking about him bully.
It's
This was
PIA,
Gen X.
bro, not PAI. Actually, I think she calls her name. I think she changed her profile thing to, what was it? PIPVIN, Pippin or something like that. But I just call her Pia. That's you know what I've known her from. So that's how we work. So tomorrow it's supposed to be nice out, Pia. I might go out there and finish up the car. I already got it to fire off. Well, not fire off, but the compression test worked out very well. I had 75 to 80 pounds of pressure coming out of the number one cylinder, and the rocker arms are receiving oil from the oil pump from the oil pan. So that means everything in there is working properly. It's just a matter of me getting there all the other garbage up top set. Let's see. Hey, Steve, you still here? If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, just text me there. I mean, you know, say hi, you know, on Facebook. That way I'll know who you are. Yeah, I can't even move that truck from where it is because it won't start up. It won't allow me to shift it in neutral or nothing. Just locked up.
It should be between 130 and 160 psi.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
Tell you
It
what, if
says
they don't come
A
through on their
283
end, I'm gonna
Chevy
actually,
is acceptable cranking
you know,
compression is generally 20 to
see
30,
about taking
60
a little
psi.
the lemon
With a
laws,
variation
because
of
I've
no
never
more
put any
than
miles
10 to
on-
15
miles on
per
a truck.
cylinder. But
I drove it once a
specific
week,
range
or I
depends
drove it
on
up
the
to
engine's
your
overall
house,
condition,
bro. That was it,
camshaft.
you know?
So basically it tells you,
It doesn't even have 70,000 miles on it.
well, it has 90 pounds. More like 10 to 15, yeah, exactly.
That's all right, Mr. Flintstone.
Oh, Rich would be the type, he'd probably eat your
Crazy,
food
man.
before it got to your door. He door dashed. Or he'd be taking fries. Get a 10-piece
Yeah.
chicken nugget, only 5 chicken nuggets in it. This man literally went on live down today. He can buy 2 pizzas because
He's got his own thing too. He goes on
That a hoagie lasts
or
them 2
something like
days.
that, and plays music off of that. You know, his friends stop by and they chat and hang out with him there. Sometimes I'll go in, but a lot of times I have, battery problems with the phone or something like that. That's why I had to get this laptop. So, just that way I can make things a little easier. I still haven't figured out how to make videos on this, but I managed to make the laptop my own.
Alrighty, guys. We will finish this video tomorrow night. Been going for 2 hours, and I kind of want to move on from this because I can't listen to no more stupid-ass Rich. So, I will see you guys in the next one. You guys, much love, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Check out Mako, Fasting, Lipstick Garage, Still Scrapper Kingdom. Everybody's in the channel description. Everybody's in the chat right now. All great guys. Great community of guys. Couldn't ask for a better community. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Derpy derp. Put that over.